But we've been handed some homework here from production. We've got to pick our top 3 signings so far of the MLS offseason. And key to say so far, not just because I'm buying some time here as they fix your light, but because even though the transfer windows are closed in most parts of the world, you can still add players in Major League Soccer, at least through like mid-April. So there's still a chance for MLS teams, if they can find some free agents, to bolster their roster. But of the offseason signings so far, we've each been tasked with picking our top 3. So, Herc, why don't you go first? Who you got?
All right, let's bring up number 3, Senor Luis Muriel. Luis Muriel, Colombian international, 32 years of age from Atalanta. Now, listen, I know he didn't play a lot this season at Atalanta, only a few goals really to brag about in Serie A. But if you look at when he's been given a chance, Europa League games, 4 goals in 5 games, a player that still proves to be a massive threat in front of goal. This is a great signing for Orlando City. And who knows, we may see him with Duncan Maguire sooner rather than later. Duncan Maguire in that failed transfer, maybe coming back to Orlando. His agent has been talking a bit on Twitter. There's a bit of confusion there, so maybe he's back with Orlando City, and I'm sure those fans would love to have these two up front with Oscar Pareja's team. All right, number 2, Pedro de la Vega from Lanús to the Seattle Sounders. Now, listen. You know Lanús has given CONCACAF some great players. Great players. There's a Pacific Northwest legend by the name of Diego Valeri as well, who plays for the rival Portland Timbers, who is a Lanús through-and-through kid and a Pacific Northwest legend. Well, Nico Lodeiro's gone. He went to Orlando City. They are hoping De La Vega can be the heir to Nico Lodeiro, a dynamic winger who can play centrally as well. Very fast, technical, and what's best is I think you're getting him at the right time. This kid in 2022 suffered a torn ACL just when he was on the come-up, and it took him a while. Last year he comes back, 6 goals, 7 assists. He could be a prominent player that's maybe not, or it's maybe they're trying to unearth at the moment. I think it's an interesting prospect. I'll give the Sounders number 2. Oh, but number 1, can we give number 1 to David Martinez, the LAFC signing? Now, I am big on this Venezuelan kid. He's 18 years of age. He's killing it domestically. If you're keeping an eye on this pre-Olympic CONMEBOL tournament that's going on, the U23 tournament, this kid is the youngest player on his team, and he's killing. The first two games, a goal and an assist. LAFC fans should be all in with this player. I watched him play. From what I have seen, shades of a young Miguel Almiron. Skinny, lanky, fast, technical, in transition could be lethal. The ability to start and finish a play, I'm all in on David Martinez.
Wow. Okay. All right, I like it there. I like the Luis Muriel one, man. I was high on Orlando last year. I think I had him getting out of the Eastern Conference in the playoffs. I might have had him even as a supporter shield when we did the picks early in the year. If they got this guy hammering home goals, and I know it's been a while since he was really the guy at Atalanta, but there was a moment there, and it wasn't that long ago, maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago, where he was the face, the leading guy for one of the most productive attacks in all of European football, right? So I like that Luis Muriel one, especially if he can play a little bit, as you said, with Duncan Maguire. Let me give you my top 3 here real quick. Gabriel Peck, okay? Let's give the LA Galaxy fans something to be somewhat excited about here, right? 22-year-old Brazilian, club record. Now, this is a top signing, one, because I think he's going to be good, right? He's had something like 170 appearances already at the age of 22 for a club like Vasco da Gama, which I know has not been lighting it up in Brazil over the last 4 or 5 years, but they're still a big club, and he's played a lot of minutes for that club. So I think he's going to come to MLS, he's going to do well, and I don't think Herky's going to be alone. Your former team is linked to a lot of players right now. They're very close on apparently a Ghanaian player out of the Belgian league. They got some work in on another winger out of the Argentine league with Talleres. So they're gonna have some pieces there. I think he's gonna do well. This guy has one of those magical left foots. It's something between like a wand and just a hammer. So he's gonna do well. And big signing here too. First signing of the Will Kuntz era, right? So gotta get this one right. Second signing, equally important, not because it's the first signing, but because if this signing doesn't go well, it might be the last signing of the George Heights, the sporting director in Chicago, of his era. He's got Hugo Kuipers out of Belgium. Dude's been scoring an incredible amount of goals. Chicago Fire's got Kellen Acosta. They got Shaqiri. They're doing some big things. And my number one signing, I mean, if this signing hits, it's going to be the story of the season. Luis Suarez dancing alongside Lionel Messi and tearing this league apart. He told us his knee was good, Herc. He told us his knee was good. I'm going to take him at his word. And you saw the goals that he scored down in Brazil. So there you have it. Luis Suarez, my number one signing. And combined there, Herc, it is our top signings of the MLS offseason. Again, important to note, of the MLS offseason so far.